WUFT-TV News.
This is a WUFT News Update. I'm Quan McWil. Dog attacks and aggression have some Alachua County residents concerned, but longtime trainers like Pepe Peruyuro says there are things that owners can do. The Marion Therapeutic Riding Association used to run 2 locations, including this one in Greenway. The spirit is great when everyone is in orange and blue. I'm ready for the homecoming parade and proud as a Gator, and so are you. Crews are getting ready for the 50th year anniversary of Gator National here at Gainesville Raceway. And more than 30 competitors show up for the top dragster race today. A suspected carjacker attempted to flee and sideswipe into 3 other vehicles, leaving significant damages, as you can see on this one. Mumford says these gears will protect firefighters from heat exposure, but not the generated particles. Despite the stigmatism, Florida is seeing a growth in medical marijuana industry. Every kid at this Christmas show party will receive 3 toys, and the luckier ones will receive this bike right here.
I like it when y'all call me to help. That's my thing.
Many people know Rich Johnson by his Christian shirts.
No, if there's one way you want to make me mad, then don't call me.
And that megawatt smile he wears. A smile you can often find at Gulf Marine in Panama City. Rich runs this boat dealership with his slogan,
Ride the new wave.
He's recently a part of a new wave of changes. A non-profit dedicated to communities affected by Hurricane Michael.
Yeah, he's amazing.
These volunteers box donations like paper towels, canned foods, and snacks.
Not only did he provide us with a space to make this happen today, he also contributed financially to help purchase all the food for the boxes as well.
Then stack them into Rich's trailer.
Headed to Foxwood Apartments, Panama City. It's a low-income housing area that's got really hurt from the storm.
Delivering these essential items to families still struggling after Hurricane Michael. People like Brittany Pitts and her 4 kids who stayed in a tent city waiting for their apartment to be fixed.
I think that he just finds it in his heart that this is what he's led to do.
The hurricane also destroyed Rich's home.
I went through the little spell of, definitely upset and having to replace, or having to find a new place.
After Hurricane Michael, there was a change of heart in Rich Johnson. He started to load his trailer with more than just boat supplies. Now it's filled with love, bringing help to households still in need. This couple lives in a shed in their daughter's backyard.
He could play like 9-10 different instruments. He got to play with Elvis Presley when he was a teenager.
Cynthia suffers from broken bones when her husband Bill could barely see anymore because of cataracts.
Went over to Walmart and we get Mr. Bill some clothes, and we get them some food and supplies and stuff like that, and just something to help them, and just to know that there's people out there that care about them.
I think God puts people in your way to help you. He's definitely one of God's angels.
Real heroes seldom say they are.
No, absolutely not. But keep doing what I'm doing and continuing to help these amazing people.
Quan McWil, WUFT News. Well, this is your life, your ride, and your town.
It's a wonderful place. You can live like a millionaire even though you're not a millionaire. That's the big saying here.
You would need a good reason to leave your home.
He tells it as it is.
Especially for a World War II veteran.
He's not a politician.
Louis Salerno joined this crowd and stood up 3 times trying to catch and salute President Trump.
Well, thank you very much. Special place, really special place.
As he visited the villagers to sign an executive order on Medicare, beefing up the private access Medicare Advantage part.
I have worked for private nursing jobs, and I think private nursing and private companies take better care of their patients.
The president said he also wants to maintain affordability while giving people the option to choose their providers.
I've been in healthcare for 42 years. I've seen doctors that are on these plans that are not very good. I think you should be able to choose your own doctor.
This is President Trump's first trip to the villages since House Democrats launched an impeachment inquiry over a whistleblower's complaint. Something that these protesters wanted to highlight.
Their tax breaks for the rich and corporations are going to cost us more than $1.5 trillion.
Purple Heart, is it?
For Lewis and his family,
What's the one with the green on it?
I don't know.
although they didn't get to see the president outside of the event venue, Lewis made some good friends.
How old are you?
94.
Oh my God, God bless you. We don't have any more young men like that anymore.
Indeed, 94 years young, Lewis still sees a vision for America's Medicare moving forward.
I don't like to see the Eisenhower years. You remember that?
By looking back at the time when Social Security was expanded.
They were good years.
Quan McWil, WUFT News. At this summer camp, the focus is on solving crimes.
It looks like some sort of bomb or something like that.
They are looking into cases once handled by some of the most experienced forensic experts.
I'm sure the computer could tell us more if we looked into it.
Now through the eyes and imagination of 15 young detectives.
I believe they might be evidence, so I'm taking a shot.
Welcome to CSI Academy. Located in the city of Alachua, some 20 miles from Gainesville.
To be able to start it at the lower level like this with high school teenagers, it's pretty exciting because that just goes to show that our future is going to have a lot of qualified people in forensics.
They are leaving no stone unturned, no surface uncovered.
The impressions will help us get details that we might have missed in the photo. So we try it both ways, and hopefully the goal is to eventually find the shoe that matches this print.
Learning the knowledge and skills from real crime scene investigators.
I may start just explaining something like I would the process to my peers, and then I realize, no, some of these students are as young as 12 years old. I really do need to change the explanation of that into something they can relate to and understand.
Some of the basic forensic techniques that students acquire from this academy include scene assessment and photography, evidence collection and packaging, fingerprint processing and analysis. This is the 4th year the Academy has organized a CSI camp for high school students, teaching them the basics of criminal investigations through real-world scenarios.
One of the rooms, it was like their child just went missing, and he said that the room was always clean. So when we came in, the child was missing, but the room was completely messed up. So then you could assume that it was probably like a kidnapping or a burglary.
Patience and diligence are important qualities.
We would put it on the brush and then just kind of dust for fingerprints. And then once you found one, you would put the tape over it and lift it.
Youth and inexperience are not barriers.
If you put your personal life into it, you'll get personally involved and you'll try to make assumptions on your personal basis instead of your professional.
Considering how quickly they learn the terminologies and techniques. Well, maybe with this exception. Here they are testing blood stains. Finding different patterns by dripping blood from different heights and onto different surface materials.
Did they soak in? Yeah. So you might have to preserve that area until after dark so that you can use like luminol or blue star, which basically lights up from the blood.
For those who make it a career, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reports criminal investigators earn an average salary of more than $80,000. How's the job market looking right now?
The market is there. What these agencies are looking for typically are hands-on training.
The biggest discovery may come from within. If they graduate inspired to become a CSI, more than just crime show fans.
Hopefully they'll take away an appreciation of forensics and what it means in criminal cases. And if nothing else, hopefully they'll take away some photography skills.
Quan McWil, WUFT News.
First at 5. From the University of Florida's College of Journalism and Communications, you're watching WUFT News.